present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to the first instalment of the 19th series of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, a remarkable achievement which calls for some entertaining team games and a jolly good laugh all round. About that I'll have to wait for the meantime because we've got a show to do. And on it this week we have Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. Who are on my right, and on my left, Barry Cryer, and a big welcome to Paul Merton. And finally, as regular and well-oiled as your favourite timekeeper, please welcome our favourite scorekeeper, the ever-lovely Samantha. Right. Now, teams, we're going to start with a game called Famous First Words, in which I want you to suggest some first utterances of well-known people. Barry, will you go first?
Freud. Boy, that scarred me for life. Clement Freud. Goo. Oh, repetition of goo.
Willie.
David Frost. Hello, good evening, and talcum.
Paul.
Barbara Cartland's first words. Dada entered the room, his manly shoulders silhouetted. About the birth of our present queen, to the midwife, and tell me, have you been doing this job for long? One more.
Go on, Paul. Yeah, go on.
Ben Elton. Ben loves his choo-choo. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, but choo-choos arrive on time and we're waiting at the station. They're not there.
Tim, Michael Aspel. Mr. Henderson, you thought you were just delivering a baby, but this is my life. Only he was Irish. You miss Eamon, don't you?
Right, Barry, have you got any more? You better have, because they have. They've been through the entire...
Princess Di. You want me to cut the cord?
Check the law. Check the law. Hello, mother. Well, actually said it in French, of course, which is Hello, mère de law. I see very few of you travel in a Paris taxi. Thank God we're going to Europe.
Archimedes, I'm filthy. Where's the bath?
Neil Kinnock. And thirdly...
Pavarotti. Mamma mia, it's raining out.
Topical one here, Mark Thatcher.
Oh.
Where am I?
Okay. Another topical one, Harvey Procter. Oh, I like that.
On which note...
I represent Mr. Proctor's solicitors. And I like it as well.
Let's hurry along now to a game which we put in as a special tribute to Paul Merton. We're going to play a game called Just a Minim, which is, of course, based on the popular Radio 4 program, The Financial World Tonight. With the help of Colin Sell, the only man to play the piano in wicker-keeping gloves, I'm going to ask the panel to sing a well-known song without repetition, hesitation, or deviation. And, Paul, I'd like you to start with the song Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree.
Don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. Nobody at all except I. Someone who is not myself. No negative, mustn't crouch below a Granny Smith bush in the company of somebody else till I come marching home. Total nonsense, but no repetition.
You seem to have won that round. Either that or this high-tech buzzer isn't working. Did anybody challenge then?
No.
You didn't? There wasn't any reason to, was there?
No, we were waiting to sing his way into
I'd
the
like
ambush.
to challenge on hesitation for the second verse.
Not that I noticed. But Tim, you can. Let's have a change. You can go on.
Don't go walking down Lover's Lane with another person besides this person here. Anyone else but moi.
Challenge there from
Hesitation.
It was
Rose Barry.
Hésitation.
Syncopation.
Ah oui, merci.
I didn't know he was giving it the proper French pronunciation. Moi. See.
Money
Anyway,
well spent, Tim.
Samantha enjoyed that.
No, all right. Carry on, Barry.
I'll run it in. Don't go walking down another lane. The hoi polloi, rank outsiders, niet stop desist, perambulating in the street of Rumpy Pumpy, stitched at the hip to a persona non grata, before I left, right to my abode.
Challenge from Tim.
Deviation from human nature. I mean, the man's talking rubbish. And the point is he's talking rather than singing.
If you remember, well, yes, it's what is it? Recitative, Colin. It's
I think
great.
we've done enough of that one, do you?
Yeah, we're losing the will to live with that.
Barry and Paul. Barry and Paul won that round.
Well
Big
done.
round of applause. Now, this next game is a very firm favourite of Samantha's and mine. Teams, I'm going to play you some well-known songs on my gramophone to which I'd like you to sing along. The music will then drop out, and if on its return you're within 3 semiquavers of the original, I'll award points. And points mean... What do points mean? What? This week's prize is this genuine porcelain statuette of the sports commentator Tony Gubber.
The well-known misprint.
Barry, you're going to start now. Will you sing along? Barry, will you sing along? You're going to sit right down and write myself a letter.
I'm gonna sit right down and write myself a letter and make believe it came from you. I'm gonna write words oh so sweet, they gonna knock me off my feet. A lot of kisses on the bottom, I'll be glad I got them. Can't get that lipstick off. I'm gonna smile and say,
That was absolutely rotten. Willie, you're going to sing along now too. That's Amore.
And you'll say, the arts will play like a gay tarantula. When the stars made you drool, just like when the stars made you like a
Yeah, a bit better.
I won.
Paul, will you sing along now to Frosty the Snowman?
The snowman is a fairy tale, they say. He was made of snow, but the children know how he came to life one day. Then, I don't know how this next bit goes. There must have been some magic in an old silk hat they found. For when they placed it on his head.
Excellent.
Well, on to the next round then.
And now, Tim, with all to play for, will you sing along?
Good luck, Timbo.
Thank you.
Will you sing along to Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. Oh, you pretty chitty gang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, we love you. And in chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, what we'll do near far in a motor car. Oh, what a happy time we'll spend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four-friended friend. Bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, our fine four-friended friend. Chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang. chitty bang, chitty bang bang, pretty chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, we love you. And in chitty bang bang, chitty bang bang, we'll do near, far, in a motor car. Oh, what a happy time we'll spend. Chitty bang bang.
They must have sung it really badly the first time.
There was a big hole in the Dick Van Dyke there.
And with Paul Merton a clear winner, let's go on now to... Right, well, our next game should have been our last game, but I got my card. Anyway, who cares? It's in the team's... Oh, sorry.
Too slick, Hump.
It's sad when they go like this, isn't it? Yet another award.
In it, the teams are required to summarize the plots of well-known books, films, plays, etc. in 15 seconds. Hence, of course, the name Plots in 15 Seconds. Tim, will you start us off, please?
Yes, I'd like to do Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Hump.
Well, get on with it.
Mirror, mirror, on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Lionel Blair? You stupid mirror. Meanwhile, in the forest, Snow White is surrounded by 6 jockeys and Colin Moynihan. Hello, Sleepy, Doc, Grumpy, Colin, Dopey. Dopey, don't do that. I said, don't. Oh, all right. Meanwhile, here, my dear, try this lovely apple. 100 years later. Oh, hello, Prince. What big ears you have, dear. Only just in time, huh?
I know. How you got that into 15 seconds, I don't know. Right, Barry, go on.
Gone with the wind, this is.
Oh, dear.
Story of his life.
Nurse.
It's on his answering machine.
Right, gone with the wind. Ashley, Scarlet. Red, Scarlet. Ashley, red, Ashley. I don't know anything about birth and babies. More hot water. Atlanta's burning. They've used all the water to put the fire out. Still, tomorrow is another day. You've got enough water to put the fire out, Red, on your homestead. I need it to irrigate my crops, Scarlet. You're not having it. You mean? Yes. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. The end.
Golden Girls.
I don't know why they bothered to make the film when it's...
Willie.
Richard III. Now is the winter our discontent made glorious summer by the son of York. I put on his hump and a funny nose, and I'm still not getting laughs. So much for radio. Humpy, Humpy, Humpy. This way, I'm better looking than the present Duke of Gloucester. Hey! Hey, lads, when you've finished the hoovering, go and dump the Duke of Clarence in a butt of Marmite. And smother the little ponces in the tar. Meanwhile, I marry Claire Bloom, who I've recently married, and Humpy, Humpy, Humpy. Now am I king, and so to Bosworth Field to sort out Henry Tudor. Blast! A horse, my kingdom for a horse. Cue Henry VII, Humpy, 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 finish.
Well, Paul, they've set a pretty high standard, but don't let you worry.
You said it, Humpy.
Yes, I'd like to summarise Brief Encounter, the movie. I was terribly bored in my marriage. Caught a train, got some grit in my eye. Had wonderful sex with Trevor Howard for 5 hours. Still managed to catch the 6:15 home.
Excellent. Unfortunately, just outside the 15 seconds. Right, it's time now for something raw and physical. And while I'm away, teams, I'd like you to play tag wrestling. I want you to tell me a story, teams, with a different punchline in mind. And when I do this, I've got to tell you, I'm going to break off now to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, especially those of you at home, that when we did the show at the Westminster Theatre in the series before last, somebody nicked a high-tech buzzer owned by the BBC, and they brought in this taxi driver's hooter for me as a temporary stopgap. And it's still here. The only thing is it's sprung a leak, and it had to be stuck up with sticking plaster.
Must be a relief to the listeners to know you're using a device for that.
Okay, now.
You didn't that time, but...
To pick up the story where I left off. When I do this, the story changes hands. The winners are the teams to reach their particular tag. And please try not to drag it out for as long as you usually do. Willie and Tim, your punchline is, the door flew open, the bison ran out, and peace returned to the town at last. Barry and Paul, your punchline is, and to everyone's surprise, Barbara announced her engagement to Luciano Pavarotti. Now, you've had long enough to think, so you start this one off. Willie, please.
It was not peaceful in the town, mainly due to the excessive amount of bison. And doors constantly flying open and shut. I feel something should be done about this, said Pavarotti.
Who, was about to get engaged to Barbara, much to her surprise. And she knew Pavarotti to be a great opera singer, but also a tremendously virile lover. She waited for the moment to the Christmas party at the civil service on New Year's Eve, which was a very strange day for a Christmas party. It was the civil service, and suddenly, to everyone's surprise, Barbara
said, "Shut up, you fat wop. I want to say this. Did you know there was peace in this area? And you come singing and breaking the peace? Look at those bison out there. The water bison. Oh.
To hell with the bison, said Barbara. Love has made me blind, I realise.
Every time you get the water bison out, the door flies open. Here we go. Barbara, said Pavarotti. Right, she said, Barbara! At which the door flew open, the bison ran out, and he returned to town.
Not quite.
Oh, thank God.
Pavarotti said to Barbara, let me take you away from all these bison. Let's go to another country where they don't exist at all. And so they did. And it was during the town council's annual do that, to everyone's surprise, Barbara announced her engagement to Luciano Pavarotti.
And entirely due to the fact that my hooter developed another leak, Paul wins that round as well. You're doing well, Paul. The rest of you have got a lot of work to do. Now, teams, I want you to suggest some films as suitable viewing for a society of wine tasters. We'll start with you, Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Great Expectations.
Sound of Musek.
Eric Sykes' famous film, The Plonk.
Alexander Dumas' film, The Three Musketeers.
Chardonnay Last Summer, starring Ryoka Hudson.
The Clarets of Wimpole Street.
Raging Bull's Blood.
The Man with the Golden Amontillado, with Bill Oddbins.
The Good, the Bad and the Bubbly.
And from the Greek Film Festival, Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf? Thank you.
A recent hit, Three Men and a Baby Sham.
Oh, Mr. Peaceporter.
How Green Was My Valpolicella?
Wine tasting, 2 films. Apocalypse Now and The Naming of the Nose.
Do you know that the original film of Humpy, as I now like to think of it, original... Humpy's got the pumpy. The original film of Gandhi starred Ginger Rogers. So it's now double Gandhi with Ginger.
Brigitte Bardot.
She came in very late.
Oh, I know.
The Blue Nun
Bone
story.
Bridges down here. I don't know what to do with him.
Any more? Right, but go on. For some reason, Tim Brooke-Taylor's fallen well behind during that round.
Humphrey, sorry. I just got overexcited and called you Humpty. Oh, I've done it again.
Now, a very amusing game in which I shall be presenting you individually, teams, with some perfectly good songs from which I'd like you to take the words and sing them to the tune of a different song. Completely pointless, of course, but it passes the time. So, Paul, you're going to start with this one. I'd like you to sing... Excuse me. I'd like you to sing... I'd like me to talk, let alone you. I'd like you to sing My Old Man's a Dustman to the tune of I Don't Know How to Love Him.
Oh, my old man's a dustman. He wears a dustman's hat. He wears gold, blimey trousers, and he lives in a council flat. He looks a proper nonna in his great big hobnail boots. He's got such a job to pull 'em up that he calls them daisy roots. Daisy roots. Daisy roots.
I don't mind saying that brought a lump to the eye and a tear to the throat. Barry, I'd like you to sing the Sky Boat song to the tune of Boiled Beef and Carrots. And Colin Sell, I'd be awfully pleased if you'd accompany this at the piano.
Oh, you are now watching A Family at War.
My scriptwriter seems to have made an error there. And my piano accompanist has pointed it out. Thank you very much, Colin. But try to shut up. Now, Barry, I'd like you to sing the Sky Boat song to the tune... Oh, sorry.
Which way round is it, Hum?
I don't know. We always do these edit versions and they leave the first ones in.
It's so
them behind the
New
glass.
competition this week's Radio Times. I would like to host. I'm sorry I haven't a clue because...
20 edits you never knew about Humphrey Lyttelton.
And who can forget
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now going to revert to the script before it was amended by Colin Sell, who's only paid to come here and play a few things on the piano. He's not supposed to interfere in the verbal part of the game at all. I hope this isn't
You
the
do
start
that, Hums, don't you?
as little as I can.
Gone too far, Barry.
Oh.
Yeah, Barry's fallen behind in the score as well. Barry, I'd like you to sing Boiled Beef and Carrots to the tune of the Sky Boat song.
Interrupting you now for
Boiled beef and carrots, boiled beef and carrots. That's the stuff for your Derby Kell, makes you fat and keeps you well. Don't live like vegetarians on food they give to parrots. From morn till night, blow out your kite on boiled beef and carrots.
Lovely voice. Willie, I want you to sing I'm Henry VIII I Am to the tune of We'll Gather Lilacs.
Are you sure?
Not sure of anything.
I'll do that anyway, Humphrey, just for you. I'm Henry VIII, I am. Henry VIII, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before. Everyone was a Henry. She wouldn't have a Willie or a Sam. I'm a 8th old man named Henry. I'm Henry VIII.
Finally, Tim, a chance for you to catch up. I'd like you to sing the Madonna song Hanky Panky to the tune of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Hanky Panky, certainly, Humpty Pumpty. You better like Hanky Panky. Nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchief. I don't want to cry, just want Hanky Panky. Like Hanky Panky. Nothing like a good spanky. Don't take out your handkerchiefs. I don't want to cry. I just want hanky-panky, poor guy.
Okay, well, that's almost it for this week, but before Samantha and I nip off for a roll in the canteen, we've just got time for a round of limericks. And here are your first lines, teams. Willie. One lunchtime while quaffing some ale.
One lunchtime, while quaffing some ale, George Bush's heart started to fail.
And things got much worse.
When a well-meaning nurse
Said, don't worry, I've sent for Dan Quayle.
Okay, Paul, will you start this one off? After tasting a bottle of wine...
After tasting a bottle of wine, the Pope shouted, your place or mine.
I said, I'll give you a call.
So he wrote on the wall,
His phone number, VAT 69.
Okay, Tim, here's one for you. The medicinal power of brandy...
The medicinal power of brandy is vouchsafed for, so keep some of it handy.
its wondrous effect.
Kept Churchill erect.
But at the same time, it did sod all for gain.
And finally, to bring our first show to a climax, Barry. After drinking large measures of port...
You may well find that you've been caught short.
And you're miles from the gents.
Well, it seems to make sense.
Shove the cork up your ass. Just a thought. That was the last programme of I'm Sorry I Haven't...
We've come to the end of the programme on that cultured note.
Be back, Bill Tidy.
Join us again next time, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, from all of us, goodbye.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Paul Merton and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith. We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you. Well, hello again. Hello again and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the programme which does for panel games what Jive Bunny does for the music of the 50s and 60s. And speaking of the 50s and 60s, will you please welcome on my right Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton. And on my left, Paul Merton and Barry Cryer. And by my side, as ever, the person who helps us score. I've had any number of letters accusing me of sexism for constantly referring to the lovely Samantha. So let's try another tack. Here's the woman with a face like the northward view of a southbound duck, Samantha. Now, it's for a very good reason that our first game is called Wuthering Hillocks.
What was that again, Hump?
Wuthering Hillocks. As the current recession continues to be felt in all areas, and particularly the entertainment industry, I'd like you, please, teams, to make suggestions for some cost-cutting versions of films, plays, books, or programs. Tim, I'd like you to start, please.
The Silence of the Chops.
Barry.
Wonderful French film L'Âge d'Or is now Little Door.
Willie?
L''AG, it's French and I wish I was dead.
You are.
Barry est mort. In French theme, Monsieur Hulot's mini break.
-10 for going out of turn.
All right, home.
Do I get another 10 for getting back into turn again?
Yes, Willie.
Beckett is now Runcie.
Paul.
The Terminator meets Abbott and Costello. Or failing that, Joseph and his amazing beige cardigan.
Right, open house now, any more?
Kevin Costner's Dances with Aston Villa.
Nabokov's low half-litre.
Around the block in 80 days.
Carmen Jones is now Griff Rhys-Jones.
In Bed with Maradona. Some people might prefer it, you know.
Under milk stout.
London Transport's low-budget version of the musical Seven Brides for Seven Sisters. No.
Sound of Muesli.
A tribute to the Blues Brothers is now Piss Off Blues Brothers.
Humphrey Bogart cheap remakes. The Big Sleep is now The Little Nap. The Short Tatar.
Tchaikovsky's lesser-known ballet, Budgie Lake.
Remake of The African Queen, The African Fergie.
A streetcar named Vaguely Interested. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Peeping Tom.
It's time now to wake up Colin Sell for some improvised songs. Well, he's not going to sing them, he's going to accompany them at the piano. Teams, I'd like you to sing a blues, madrigal, or calypso number, the subject of which will be decided by the other team. So, Paul and Barry, what would you like Tim and Willie to sing?
We'd like them to wrestle with a madrigal, I think.
Okay.
And the subject, Kenneth Baker. Kenneth Baker, madrigal.
Blues would be better for that.
Oh, lovely.
Thank you so much.
Right.
As I was a little louder, walking down the street, I met the smarmy baker. Ooze.
I said in my opinion, you are a poodle faker.
I said you cannot take a hint. You really are quite bloody.
How long is it since they left a loaded plimsoll in your study?
After that triumph, Tim and Willie, will you set Paul and Barry a subject and a style to sing?
Well, I would sing a blues. Gaza, Paul Gascoigne, Gaza Blues. Blues. Blues, Colin.
Woke up this morning and a voice behind me said,
I don't want to go to Italy. That's why my eyes are red. I've been weeping on your pillow.
I said, thank God, I thought I'd wet the bed.
Mind me knee.
And pausing only to urge Colin Sell to go back to sleep again, we're going to play Through the Keyhole. At my command, each team will transport itself behind me and into one of two mystery cubicles, specially furnished to resemble the rooms of famous people. While the teams in the cubicle describe what they see, the others should ask questions in order to find out whose room it is. They have 1 minute to guess. And as you know, we have a very accurate stopwatch. Right, Paul and Barry, will you please venture into your cubicle while the answer goes up on our laser scoreboard? And here, for the benefit of listeners at home, is the mystery voice to tell you what it is.
The house of the Marquis de Sade. The house of the Marquis de Sade.
Okay, right. Tim and Willie, now, will you please enter your mystery... Oh, no, sorry, I've gone on to the wrong place. It's very confusing.
To the tune of...
It's that laser... I'm sure there's radiation coming out of that laser scoreboard. It's affecting me. Okay, are you in your cubicles, Paul and Barry?
Yes, we are. We're in somebody's house, actually.
Right, will you start to describe it and get ready to ask some questions, Tim and Willie?
We just looked in the bathroom now. There were some sandpaper white fronts.
There's a blackboard with a piece of chalk permanently scraping across it.
Oh, it's complete home and away video set.
There's a well-thumbed paperback, The Wit and Wisdom of Prince Philip.
An LP here of constant car alarms going off.
Rolls of sellotape where you can't find the join.
Oh! Hologram of Jeremy Beadle. Cartons of milk here and no scissors in sight. That's about it, really.
Do you want to question them, Tim or Willie?
No.
Well, I'm asked that. Whose house are you in? Are you, Australian?
No.
We're not Australian.
As far as I can see, it either belongs to Keith Chegwin or Satan.
No more.
It's the house of
You're
horror.
close with both of those, really.
A perfect hell.
Keith Satan. Yes. It's a perfect hell. It could be anybody that wants
Yes.
to be in,
Beelzebub Chegwin, you could try.
Is it a royal person?
Aristocratic.
Yes, definitely, yes.
Humphrey Lyttelton?
Getting warmer all the time.
I don't know why Prince Edward leapt to mind. I suppose he ought to every now and then.
Now, what did we have? We had, lots of things like videos of home and away. All things...
Chegwin, Satan.
Keith Chegwin, Satan, and Lord. He's a lord. He's a
We're
lord.
across the channel.
Oh.
French. Marquis de Sade.
Yeah, brilliant introduction there by Tim Brooke-Taylor. Now, Tim and Willie, will you please enter your mystery cubicle? And here's the answer going up on the digital display. And here's the mystery voice for you listening at home.
Number 10 Downing Street, the home of John Major. Number 10 Downing Street, the home of John Major.
Right, Tim and Willie, are you in the cubicle?
Sorry, can't hear you. We're in the cubicle.
Go ahead.
As one enters through the great double doors, one is faced with a feast of erotica. Previously, the dark side of Beatrix Potter, the finely bound volumes of the collected Viz.
Strapping myself into an armchair, all the G-plan furniture has leather straps and black rubber upholstery. I thought, this is the house of a good sport. In fact, a spanking good sport. What's that hanging from the ceiling?
Who is there to be more appropriate?
Hanging from the ceiling, yes, indeed, but how fetching the Foreign Secretary looks dressed as a French maid.
Now, let's sum up. The large collection of whips and basques.
Dirty books, the mirror in every ceiling.
The overpowering aroma of dubbing and embrocation.
Fridge full of cartons of cold linseed oil.
David, who lives in this house?
Who's David? Okay, do you want to ask any questions, Paul?
Does pain enter into this?
Only depends on your views.
Yes. You're winding us up. It's not the area we think it is it?
I don't know where you are.
What do you think it is?
We were toying with the idea of Cynthia Payne, but it quite clearly isn't her.
Carry on.
Private life. Toy away.
Is it John Major?
Very worrying you got that. Is there something you know that we don't?
No, I was having a drink with Margaret Howard and I heard one or two things. These things happen.
Right, now our next game is not in the slightest bit funny. So what's new, I hear you cry, as one? Well, the difference is that the point of the game we're about to play is not to make the audience laugh. Teams, the game's called Straight Face. I want you to suggest a series of unamusing words. First person to raise a titter from the front row is out. And so on. And so on. Anyway. Okay, Paul.
Cupboard.
Glass.
Vestibule.
He always gets a laugh for that.
I'll allow that to go through, Barry.
They're underage, Hump.
I know it's boring.
They are now.
Right.
I don't know what that means.
Willie.
Trumpet. You get a laugh at that, don't you? But I don't.
Oboe.
Humpy.
Yes, you're out. Yeah, Tim Brooke-Taylor's out, I'm afraid. Got a terrific laugh for that one. He's out. He's not going to play any part in the rest of the game. You won't hear from him again. So this game's over and hopefully beyond.
No offence, Humpy.
Right. Now, bearing in mind that Tim's out,
Yes.
Barry, will you carry on, please?
Quirk.
Trouser.
Haircut.
Trumpet.
You're out.
I want to play.
Right, go on. Barry, go on. Ignore him.
Humpy, Humpy,
Masticate.
Audience.
Northern.
Bibulous.
Gala.
Song.
Femur.
Bone.
Engine.
Any plans for Christmas?
Go and sit in the corner, Tim.
Bassinet.
Pendulum.
Pugwash.
Gusset.
Sorry, Barry.
No,
I heard
no.
a distinct titter. A cackle, you might say. Right, so it's between Willie and Paul.
Ha!
Is that your offering?
Well, cardboard, if you like.
Lift.
Exit.
Foam.
Fire.
Simple.
Area.
Oblong.
Clock.
Holly and the...
Don't mind him. Carry on. Carry on. This is very good. This is a
Holly.
battle of wits.
Insulin.
Ivy.
Football.
Christmas.
I thought I got a...
Sorry?
I think... Don't you agree, Barry?
We'll be on live at Christmas at this rate.
Yeah. Willie got a laugh there, so Paul
Yeah.
wins it. Paul, well done. Right, we're now going to play the game called Mornington Crescent. Now, we have something of a novice at this in the comely shape of Paul Merton, so I've taken the precaution of making all mainline stations wild teams, as long as the preceding move is even. So let me repeat that. All mainline stations are wild as long as the preceding move is even. Have you got that?
Yeah.
Have you got that, Tim?
Was that mood or move?
Move.
Move. Mainline stations are wild. That's the one preceding moves. Yep.
Right? Right, let's get on as quickly as we can with this. Paul, will you start?
Totteridge and Whetstone.
Tim?
That's just sheer luck. Flask Walk.
Liverpool Street.
Wild. Charing Cross Road.
Lavender Hill.
Of course it was, preceding station.
Yes. Even up, Tim.
Cockfosters.
Western Avenue.
Oh, come back, Bill Tidy. Sorry, Jim. How is this? A hell to play with.
He's stuck on Mornington Crescent Station.
Even. Let's Garrick Street.
The Temple.
There you go. You brought in a ringer, Barry. Upper Holloway Road.
Hornsey Rise.
Bayswater Road.
Mornington Crescent.
Oh.
Paul, one hit the first time off. Great.
He's not coming back.
You want to play another quick round of that? Start with you, Tim. Quickly. Let's have a
The mouth.
galloping version.
Where? Sorry if I'm too quick for you, Hump. The mouth. Look, watch my lips.
Streatham High Road.
Chiswick High Street.
Pall Mall.
Why have we gone in this strange order?
Yes. Went out of order.
Your little new clever dick new boy went out of order then, Hump.
He did, yes. I was going to...
I suppose that's all right.
Get us into trouble. So let's... What should we do? Let's go on to the next round.
Give him respect.
Well done, Paul.
Yeah, very good, Paul.
Very good.
2 games in a row you won then.
Actually, I thought I was coming to do gardener's question time.
You are. Now, we're going to play a game called The Last Thing I Remember. Teams, what's the last thing you remember before becoming totally incapacitated or dead?
The last thing I remember is saying, I don't know why these Leeds United supporters have this reputation. You're just misunderstood, aren't you, lads?
I said to Pavarotti, come on, Lou, sit on my lap and give us cornetto.
The last thing I remember was discussing with Michael Heseltine the problem he has with his R's, and I just suggested quietly stop talking through it.
Oh, those satirical Johnnies, aren't you? I'd forgotten that.
I saw Rosemary Connolly, author of The Hip and Thigh Diet, at a book signing. I said, you put on weight. And I was in the Kremlin, and I bumped into Mr. Gorbachev, and I said, did you enjoy your recent holiday at all?
Tim.
The last thing I remember is saying was, do you know, I remember when you couldn't even swim like this in the Thames.
Last thing I remember was saying to Elizabeth Taylor, I think it's all that wedding cake that's doing it.
The last thing I was in this restaurant, and I heard Norman Lamont being asked how he'd like his steak, and I shouted, wooden and straight through the heart.
I said to Margaret Thatcher, the face is familiar, but...
I was at a cocktail party, and I went up to Geoffrey Archer. I said, look, I've had an argument with my friend. Was it 2,000 or 3,000 quid you gave to that prostitute?
Last thing I remember saying is, Kenny Ball, he's very good, isn't he, Humpy?
Any advance on that or decline on that? Okay. It's time now to shake what little life there is out of the Colin Sell Showtime Band as we embark upon a singing relay. Teams, I'm going to ask you to sing a well-known song, but singing alternate words between you. Now, it's a lot harder than it sounds, so don't go rushing into it. Paul and Barry, will you sing just one of those things? And Colin, will you accompany it, please?
It was just one of those things, just one of those crazy flings, one of those bells that now and then rings, just one of those things. It was just one of those nights, just one of those fabulous flights, a trip to the moon on gossamer wings, just of one of those things. We'd... No, sorry, no. This is impossible.
Washington Crescent.
You be Curtis, I'll be Ishmael.
You won't get laughs between us.
Meanwhile, back to the song. Where were
Run
we?
at it, Paul.
And we'd thought a bit of the end of it when we started painting the town. We'd have been
aware
that
our love affair
was too hot
not
to
cool
down.
So
Goodbye,
dear
and
amen.
welcome back. Here's
Hoping
we
meet
now,
and
then
it was great fun, but it was just one of those things.
Okay, Willie and Tim, will you give us a rendition now of For Once in My Life, please?
For once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. For once, unafraid, I can go where life leads me, and somehow I know I'll be strong. For once, I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew someone like you would make my dream come true. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I have something I know won't desert me, I'm not alone anymore. For once I can say this is mine, you can take it. Long as I know I have love, I can make it. For once in my life, I have someone who needs me. Why are you doing it in Chinese?
Tim and Willie's enormously in the lead with 375 points. Paul and Barry's 8. Don't worry, Paul and Barry, it's early days yet. Finally, before we go... Finally, before we go off the air, and while Samantha decides how many points the teams have got between them, there's just time for some limericks now. Paul, here's your first line.
Is it coming via the spirit world as well?
I'm just thinking about that TV show that Tim was in.
It'd be nice to see you on the screen sometime, Humph.
You mean the widescreen?
Would need to be.
Paul, here's your... Paul, here's your first line. I've an enormous collection of Strauss.
I've an enormous collection of Strauss. The blue Danube runs through my house.
Johann himself.
I have stuffed on a shelf.
By my inflatable Sir Stanley Rouse. I think you were right to pause before appreciating the genius behind that line. I appreciate it, thank you. A thoughtful audience, but a good one.
And a good one.
Those of you who don't know, Sir Stanley Rouse was head of the FA in 1843.
Yes. A close friend of Humph.
As was Strauss.
The elder.
The younger hated him.
Oh, that bad penny waltz. Who can forget it?
Come on, Samantha.
It wasn't me, Humph. Ray.
Right, with the scores evenly balanced at 2 each. Tim, here's your first line. One evening while listening to Brahms...
One evening while listening to Brahms, the vicar's wife leapt in my arms.
In the ensuing melee,
She danced on my belly.
And set off the fire alarm.
Barry, take great care over this one.
George Miller.
A little known fact about Liszt.
I'll see what you mean. A little known fact about Liszt that listeners may well have missed.
Oh, well done.
He played Ludo and Lotto.
while partially blotto.
But he had to be pissed to pay whist. Willie, here's a nicely poised first line for you. When Johann Sebastian Bach
was asked what he did after dark,
He said, I compose a Te Deum.
And perhaps a requiem.
And I pop out and flash in the park.
Okay. Right, that's all we have time for now. Join us again next time. Until then, from all of us, goodbye.
Jim Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Paul Merton and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by John Naismith.
I haven't a clue. The antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to another fun-packed edition of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. And I must say we've squeezed a lot in tonight. The last time Samantha and I appear in body stockings. Tonight I'd like to introduce you to four of the country's top humorists. So can we all please meet in the bar after the show? Meanwhile, will you welcome on my right Willie Rushton and Bill Tidy? On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. And would you welcome, please, a lady with a lot up top, our lovely score person, Samantha. Well, as regular listeners to this program will have gathered, there's currently a recession in the entertainment industry. In the spirit of counterinflation, will you suggest, teams, some cost-cutting remakes of films, shows, programs, and books? Graham, will you start?
New movie, Dances with Gerbils.
Bill.
There's Arnold Schwarzenegger's Total... or Sink the Bookmark.
New interesting television drama, Selling John Major.
Pushing Miss Daisy.
Shetland Pony Hoti, that's the reduced version of Don Quixote. By Miguel Savant.
Huge Dorrit. Now, this is a huge, strange case where the big ones cost less than the small ones, actually.
Not been my experience.
Still there with the wind.
Ratners are forever.
Okay, very good.
Oh,
Graham.
Cecil B. DeMille's Ten Commandments is being done as Cecil B. DeSnack's 3.5 Suggestions.
Folks Who Live on the Hillock by Princely Amos.
Oklahomeless.
Polaroid of Dorian Gray.
Roger and Hammerstein's South Ealing.
Gulliver's Cheap Day Return.
A wheelie bin named Desire.
Roget's Stegosaurus.
And the Down and Out in Beverly Nichols.
Right, teams, very good. We're going to go on to the next game. It's a very good musical round, this one. Teams, I want you to sing the words of one song to the tune of another. And for that reason, this game is cunningly entitled One Song to the Tune of Another. Your accompanist for this round is Colin Sell, who appears courtesy of the South Glamorgan Sing As We Go Society. Willie, I want you to sing the words of The Girl from Ipanema to the tune of My Old Man's a Dustman.
Tall and tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, each one she passes goes, "Aye!" When she walks, she's like a samba that swings so cool and sways. So gentle when she passes, each one she passes goes, "Aye! Girl from Ipanema, girl from Ipanema, girl from Ipanema." Oh, sorry.
Your turn, Barry. Now, will you sing the words of It's Been a Hard Day's Night to the tune of Come Into the Garden, Maud?
It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night, I should be sleeping like a log. I find the things that you do will make me feel alright. You know I'm okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm home, feeling you holding me tight.
He's turning red.
Well, there's only one voice that can follow that. Bill, will you sing the words of I've Got a Lovely Bunch of Coconuts to the tune of The Sunshine of Your Smile?
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, and they are standing in a row. Some as big as yours. Give them a twist, a flick of the wrist. That's what the showman said.
That leaves you, Graham Garden, now. Will you sing the words of Oh, What a Beauty to the tune of O Sole Mio?
Oh, what a beauty. I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty. It must be 2 foot long or even more. It's such a lovely color, and nice and round and fair. I never thought a melon could grow as big as that. Oh, what a beauty. I've never seen one as big as that before. Oh, what a beauty. It must be 2 foot long or even more. Oh, it's such a lovely color, and nice and round and fat. I never thought a melon could grow as big as that.
Just one courgetto.
With the scores mounting apace, we now go on to a round called Misleading Advice. Teams, can you make some unhelpful or dangerous suggestions as to what the visitor to Britain might do with his time? I'll award points for the best suggestion, and points mean prizes. This week's prize is this stylish pair of concrete underpants. Barry, will you start, please?
If wanting to get to Stratford-on-Avon, get on the Central Line tube and ask again.
Bill.
Chinese visitor could be encouraged to dream up a new Pitbull and rice recipe.
Graham?
Don't miss Trooping the Colour, where you can join in the traditional game of grab the flag.
Willie?
Go to the Paris Theatre, Lower Regent Street. Now, you can't miss the sign, BBC, bare-breasted cavorting, and see free live sex involving men at desks.
Our open-air lavatories are called Mercuries. Join in the raven shooting at the Tower of London.
It's an old English tradition and a useful one, given the lack of public conveniences in London today. It is quite legal to relieve yourself on the near left leg of a police horse.
Pianist Alfred Brendel is appearing tonight at the Royal Albert Hall. And remember, it's karaoke night.
Should we go on to the next round?
Why not?
This is a very taxing and skillful game. Well, perhaps not. It's called Hard Sell. I want you to talk enthusiastically for 1 minute, teams, about a well-loved and famous person, or Michael Winner. To make things more difficult, I'd like you to fit the style of your talk to the backing music which Samantha and I put on our gramophone. We're going to start with you, Graham. Will you talk about Sylvester Stallone? Here's your music.
Sylvester Stallone, a newcomer to the street, keeps himself to himself. He says he's a screenwriter, but I've heard he's a bit of an actor too, and a bit of an athlete. You can tell he's athletic by the way he lifts the corner of his mouth like that. Pumping moustache, he calls it. He's not very tall, and his ex-wife might be causing him a bit of trouble. That's Bridget. She's been pretty big around the street for some time now. But he's probably made his biggest impact on the square with his immortal catchphrase.
Okay, your turn, Bill. Will you talk about the Lone Ranger? Here's your music.
Lone Ranger, anything to your friend Tonto? Yes, the Lone Ranger was a masked man on a white horse. He never went anywhere without the white horse, but remember, he'd always turn its back legs and shouted, "Hi, O Silver." Many people thought the Lone Ranger was shouting. No one ever saw Silver. It must have been his wife. The Lone Ranger would often save men with crimps, blimps, and pimps, and young pretty girls who were on ranches that were being run over by wicked hard men who took all the water rights. By a bad man with a waistcoat and a moustache who sat all the time in a saloon surrounded by other bad men in waistcoats and moustaches. It was the same story every time. And in the end, the Lone Ranger got bored and was hanged for shooting a poor limping man and his lovely daughter. Tonto now runs a chain of wigwams in Albania. So remember, friends, if you see a white horse, you need more music. Yes, it's a white horse riding off into the sunset, and it's Tonto, or Kimosabe, or the other word to use, saying, "Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye!"
That was riveting. Barry, your turn. Will you talk about Kenneth Baker? And here's your music.
Yes, it's Kenneth Baker, the man Brill Cream was invented for. His hair in line with the seam of his trousers. Marching ahead, the veritable pit bull of our British Army. The smile is straight and square and sincere. Dare you question it? Yes, you dare, but wait for the next election. You can put your cross where you like, but really, in your heart, it will always be Kenneth Baker, the man with the smile, the man with the parting. Can parting be such sweet sorrow as we leave Kenneth Baker as he strides into the sunset, wondering whether he will ever reoccupy that chair, but he will be back. We know that Kenneth Baker is the man for tomorrow, the man for a week next Wednesday, the man for early closing on Tuesday, but remember, there's late shopping on Thursday. Kenneth Baker, you know it makes sense.
Willie, I know you're absolutely itching to talk about Norman Lamont. Here's your music.
Out of Christopher Lee by his lovely mother, Bella née Lugosi, Norman Lamont is quite the best-dressed member of Parliament. Tails, top hat, and cloak. Rarely seen in the daylight hours. Days are spent asleep in a cabinet. Hanging upside down and squeaking pre-election tax cuts. Hates garlic, recoils at the sign of the cross. No reflection in the mirror. In fact, very few favourable mentions in the mirror. The only solution to Norman Lamont is to drive a stake through his heart. Most people can't afford this. Mincemeat apparently will do. Good night, Norman.
I say, we're going to play a game of charades. This calls for a lot of acting and quick guesswork, so don't hold your breath, listeners. Teams, I'm going to give you a Brooke, film, or person to act out, and the other team should attempt to guess the answer. Okay, Graham and Barry, you get ready to act your charade. The answer's going up now on our giant dot matrix laser display screen. And here for you at home is the mystery voice.
The cook, the sheep, his wife, and her lover. The cook, the sheep, his wife, and her lover.
Right, will you start your charade now, Graham and Barry?
Shut up. Shut up or I'll eat you. And you. And you.
Big bad wolf. 3 little pigs.
Bad. It's lambs, right? It's so obviously not the one we think it is.
Well, say it, just in case it is.
No, they think we're fools. We're falling into a trap.
Oh, no.
No. Lambs, shut up or I'll eat you.
Sheep at the price.
Not the famous bricklayer. It's a Red Riding Hood.
They didn't say how many words, so we can go on counting all night.
Well, I'll tell you, it's 10 words, and you haven't got one of them. Yes, you had half of them.
10 words.
To hurry you along, I'll give you a small clue. 2 of the words in question are the. The audience, do you think they're going to get it?
No. Mainly because we've given up, actually. They're looking totally disinterested.
Well, there is I'll give you another small clue. There's another word, and.
And.
Yes.
Don't be misled by that.
No. Too old a hand, Hump.
Give us a couple more clues, Hump.
The word cook.
Is that 10 words?
It's 9 words, if I may do.
Cook, the thief, his wife, and her lover. Is that right? That's it. Why?
Yeah.
I don't see where the sheep comes in. I have no idea.
The cook, the sheep, his wife, and her lover.
Ah.
That one went so well that I think we'll do another. Bill and Willie, you're going to act again. Here's your subject coming up on the screen, and for you at home, the mystery voice. I bet he pronounces it wrong, too.
Les Miserables. Les Miserables.
Right, Bill and Willie, start acting.
2-ish. Bonjour, Jules.
Bonjour, Jim.
Oh, mais c'est une monde dépressante, n'est-ce pas?
Les Tomps trop grey.
Oh. Bleeding pleur, 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 pleur.
Les pour ont chat et chien.
Oui. Sauve la femme, Don Jules.
C'est la vie misérable.
Oh.
Okay.
Moi aussi. We can go on for hours, actually.
Okay, start guessing Graham and Barry.
Bonjour tristesse.
No.
But wrong.
French and sad. French and depressed.
French and Saunders.
Ah. It could have been, actually. But it wasn't.
It's not Julie Jim.
No. That's 3-ish.
The raining was something to do with it, was it?
Read the book, it was belting down, but...
I think it's on the tip of your tongue, Graham.
It is.
Spit it out.
Yes, it's Les Miserables.
Quite right.
Teams, I want you to suggest some unamusing words, and the first person to get a laugh is out. And I mean out. I intend to monitor the game scientifically, for the purpose of which I've attached a small Geiger counter just beside Samantha's left armpit. I shall disqualify the first man to register even a small tremor. Bill, will you start?
Cake.
Mandible.
Sheep. Catacomb.
Signpost.
Bogwort.
Nothing funny about Bogwort.
No, I
Audience, shall we disqualify him? No, they
Very
say.
mixed.
Right, carry
Very
on.
mixed.
Carry on. Whose turn is it?
Trampoline. Nautical.
Trilby.
Aerosol.
Now, I'm afraid there was a real guffaw. So you have to be out now.
Am I out again, Humphrey?
You're out again now for good. Willie.
Balloon. Catalogue.
Varicose vein.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just I haven't had a chance to play my... Go on, Barry.
I'm out. It's hissing down out here.
You should have switched on your answering machine. Willie.
Eczema.
Sorry, Willie, you're disqualified. So it's a final face-to-face round now with Graham Garden and Bill Tidy. You to start, Graham.
Bill. Galoo.
Probe.
Nostril.
Blanche.
Tomato.
Bill Tidy's the winner. I think that giggler in the fourth row was a plant, but still, we'll go on. For our final music round tonight, teams, I'd like you to turn some dull pieces of prose into grand operatic duets. I'm pleased to say that you'll be assisted in this by the services of the Royal Philharmonic Collinsell. Before we start, I'd just like to clear up a misprint in this week's Radio Times. It says on page 20 that Willie Rushton is quite used to taking the lead at Covent Garden. In fact, this should have read that Willie Rushton is quite used to taking a leak in his front garden. Willie and Bill, will you start, please? Your piece is taken once again from the invaluable Games and Activities for Scouts. This is number 37, Scout Staff Display.
Each patrol should prepare a 2-minute display of uses of the Scout staff.
The following is a list of uses of varying practicability.
Keeping one's feet while fording a river.
Repelling a mad dog.
Beating a fire.
Making various items of camp furniture.
Playing push grommet.
Killing small animals.
Keeping contact with other scouts while walking across a moor in the dark.
Erection of a tent.
Got a few tremors from Samantha there, but Barry and Graham, will you now sing your duet, which is taken from last night's shipping forecast?
And now, the shipping forecast issued by the Meteorological Office at 23:43.
Viking, north of Sierra, south of Sierra,
north of Sierra, south of Sierra,
southeast of the 5 or 6, or decreasing 3 or 4.
Becoming cyclonic.
Rockall.
Malin Hebrides.
Arrows.
Southeast Iceland.
Finisterre.
Fischer German Bight.
Sol.
Lundy Fastnet. White.
Portland Plymouth.
What?
Bearing west.
5 or 6.
Occasionally 7.
Decreasing 4 or 5. Showers.
Good.
I don't suppose anybody wants to know the score. That's very nearly it for this week, but before Samantha and I go off to polish my trophies, we've just got time for a few limericks. Graham, you're going to... Sorry, Colin.
Sorry,
Did I say something funny?
only for a moment,
One in a row. That's you out of the next round. Graham, here's your first line. While having a drink with Ken Bruce...
While having a drink with Ken Bruce, I noticed his trousers were loose.
I said, you need a belt.
You unspeakable Celt.
He said, I've just had 12 on the hoosh.
Willie, here's your opening line. At an orgy with Sir Jimmy Savile.
At an orgy with Sir Jimmy Savile, his tracksuit began to unravel.
He said, don't make a fuss.
And fashioned a truss.
Out of cement, 2 parts sand, 3 parts gravel.
Barry, an opening line for you. At afternoon tea with John Peel.
Afternoon tea with John Peel, I inquired if his accent was real.
He said, out of the house.
I'm incredibly scouse.
But at home, it depends how I feel.
Bill, here's one for you. In a restaurant with veteran Pete Murray.
I see it looming. In a restaurant with veteran Pete Murray, he demolished a Vindaloo curry.
There came a great roar
that rattled the floor
and laid waste vast areas of Surrey.
And on that low note, we've come to the end of the programme this week. Join us again next time. From all of us, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graham Garden, Willie Rushton and Bill Tidy were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Jon Magnuson. I'm sorry I haven't a clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to another edition of...
They're invading the pitch.
Welcome to another edition of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. It's the last in the series. So it's our last chance for some time to enjoy the wit and talent of the four men seated beside me. Oh, well. On my left, Barry Cryer and Graham Garden. On my right, Bill Tidy and Willie Rushton. And for the last time this series, we're always sad to see the back of this lady. Would you welcome, please, our lovely scorer, Samantha. Let's start with a game of Sounds Peculiar. Teams, I'm going to play you some weird and wonderful noises which I'd like you to identify. We're going to start with you, Graham. Here's your sound coming up now.
Yes, I've seen this.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I think that can only have been Nellie the elephant practicing safe sex.
Okay.
Drunk and disorderly.
Willie, here's your sound.
Oh, yes.
I think that was John Major blocking emu.
Barry Cryer, a sound for you.
Go away, go away. Come on, boy, come on, boy. Here she comes.
One man and his log.
And finally, a sound for you, Bill
the sounds
Tidy.
of the elms, I suppose. Or the audience.
Here's one for sports fans. That was the sound of the bowling being opened at the Leeds Road end, Headingley, by Rackle Welch.
After that warm-up round, we're going to go on now to our improvised musical round. This is a very simple game, so I'm going to make things a bit more difficult, teams, by asking Colin Sell to play along with you. Teams, will you suggest a subject and a style for the other team to sing about? Graham and Barry, what would you like Bill and Willie to sing?
A madrigal, I think.
Yeah. How about the Russian election? It's topical.
Well, it won't be in July.
As I was walking down the street, I bumped into Boris Yeltsin.
I was hoping you wouldn't. He said, "We beat the communists, but we've let the bleeding Celts in."
The liberals now rule Russia, and I think that we've been had.
They've renamed Paddy Vostok, and it's Cyril Smith O'Grad.
Okay, Bill and Willie, will you suggest a subject now and a style for Graham and Barry?
Well, we thought, because you had a birthday this year, it should be Hump's birthday madrigal.
Oh, right. Graham will go first.
Hump's birthday treat it was to play the blues they call Bad Penny.
It was at the Irish Jazz Band Ball they hold in old Kilkenny.
Of my many memories, says Humph, it's my favourite of them all.
You'll always bring a smile to my lips if you say Kilkenny boy.
Graham and Barry are the winners this week. But we'll carry on anyway. So this is a round entitled Kiss of Death. Themes: a date with a young lady can be fraught with difficulty. Personally, I'll never forget the time Samantha asked me round to house...
Really?
Forget
Old
it.
smoothie. His lips gone.
We know where.
Personally, I'll never forget the time Samantha asked me round to her house to help wax her Volvo. Can you suggest, teams, can you suggest what you might say at the end of an unsuccessful night out to ensure that the date is never repeated? Start with you, Willie.
Well, I assure you, your mother liked it.
I expect this is a whole new experience for you, train spotting.
Bill.
Air stewardesses really turn me on. Did you ever actually meet the Wright brothers?
Barry.
Your hair looks so natural, particularly the left nostril.
Well, that was a lovely evening, and with service included, that'll cost you 250 guineas.
I've just noticed your eyes match the spinach in your teeth.
This is fantastic. I've been looking for someone to teach my bulldog how to chew wasps.
Yes, I won first prize in a Robert Maxwell lookalike competition. Of course, I wouldn't have stood a chance if you'd entered.
Oh, it's starting to rain. Let's all shelter under you.
Don't apologise, love. The silent ones always are the worst, aren't they?
Any more? No. Okay. Here's my very favourite music round. Colin Sell's not in it. It's called Pick Up Song. Teams, I want you to sing along to some records which Samantha is about to play on my gramophone. After a few seconds, the music will drop out, and if on its return you're within 3 crotchets of the original, I'll eat my hat. Or I may award points. And what do points mean? This week's prize is this Flymo nose hair trimmer. Barry, will you sing along with supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
It's supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you always so precocious. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Diddle dum diddle dum diddle lie, diddle dum dum diddle lie, diddle dum diddle dum diddle lie, diddle dum diddle dum diddle lie. He travelled all around the world, and everywhere he went, he'd use this word and all would say, there goes a clever gent. When dukes and maharajas passed the time of day with me, I'd say my special word and then they asked me out to tea.
Willie, will you sing along with I Won't Dance?
I won't dance. Don't ask me. I won't dance. Don't ask me. I won't dance. Too slow, Frank. Damn with you. My heart won't let my feet do things that they should do. You know what? You're lovely. Ah, so what?
You're lovely. Oh, what you do to me. I'm like an ocean wave that's bumped on the shore. I feel so absolutely stumped on the floor. Now, when you dance, you're charming and you're gentle. When you dance, you're slow. I was miles ahead of him, you see, the matter. No idea. Still, Nancy Reagan slowed him down, I imagine.
Your turn, Graham Gardner. Will you sing along with Stay?
That's all right. Look the other way. We can try to understand what times affect on man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and we're staying alive, staying alive.
Phil, I don't know how you're going to get closer than that to win the round. I want you to sing along with Strangers in the Night.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night.
What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through?
Take me, Bill.
Something in your eyes was so inviting. Something in your smile was so exciting. Something in my heart told me I must have you.
Take me now, Bill.
Strangers in the night, two lonely people.
Two lonely people we were.
I told them they shouldn't have picked Frank Sinatra. Now, at this point in the show, I'm going to... hang on. Cut that out. Snip, 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 snip.
In the night.
Cut that out. What are they doing at the back?
Staying alive, I think.
Okay, teams, as this is the last show of the series, I thought I'd ask you to inspect your crystal balls and predict some of the events that might hit the headlines while we're off the air. Willie, will you start?
Mrs. Thatcher will return once more in triumph to number 10. And then remember, of course, she doesn't live there anymore.
Michael Jackson will marry himself and then discover he's incompatible.
Yes, Humph and Samantha will be linked by the tabloids.
The controversy over those Dead Sea Scrolls, still kept in camera by the experts, will become even more highly charged when it's revealed that one of them has references to Zsa Zsa Gabor.
Dan Quayle will be appointed U.S. ambassador to the Bermuda Triangle.
In October, John Major will go to the country. On the grounds of a quiet weekend in rural Hertfordshire might do him some good.
I think that random drug tests on the West Indies cricket team will reveal that they're all hopelessly addicted to antifreeze.
And Madonna's dangerous bosom will receive a reprieve from the Home Secretary and will no longer have to be muzzled in public.
Nigel Kennedy will smash his Stradivarius on an amplifier and say, look at a grain on that.
Douglas Hurd will be muzzled and neutered.
Robert Maxwell will burst.
And it'll be a great year for Oliver Reed, according to Old Moore's Armagnac.
Okay. Well, at this point in the show, we were going to have a display of scenes from the scriptures by the ladies of the Kilmarnock Over 50s Nudist Club. But instead, we're going to play a game of Mornington Crescent. Now, you'll recall that the last time we played this, the whole thing was reduced to a childish display of bad temper and even worse sportsmanship. You all picked on Bill Tidy just because he doesn't understand the rules. I've honestly never seen such behaviour, and I don't wish to see it repeated.
Yes.
I want total impartiality.
I was entirely on Bill's side. I mean, Tim didn't know the rules.
You were
I played
actually
with
the
him
worst.
17 years.
I remember saying afterwards, it was
Oh.
amazing that you were so rude to him, considering you're on
All
the
right.
same side. But I mean,
No, I think I've got it
nobody
first
pays
this
any
time.
attention to the chairman.
What did you say? Sorry.
Well, if there's any trouble at all this time, the guilty person will find himself under arrest and forced to spend the night in a cell. I've self-censored the last line. Right, now who's going to start? I think you, Graham Garden, start.
Well, as it's Bill, a nice easy one. Oxford Circus.
Berners Street.
Nah.
I like that.
It's not bad, is it?
Excellent.
Berners
Excellent.
Street.
Watling Street.
Ah. Yeah. Yes, all right, Euston Road, yeah. No. Oh, damn. No, shut up. Worse than Tim.
Willie.
Sorry.
Fairlop.
Pardon?
Fairlop.
It's an old ploy of his, it gets him nowhere.
Vauxhall Bridge Road.
Swakely's Road.
Greek Street.
Cricklewood Broadway.
Go for it. Go for it. Go on.
Shooter's Hill.
Oh.
Mornington Crescent.
Yep.
Oh, Bill. It was in your class.
Sorry, Bill.
We're going to play another quick round of that, and please let Bill win. Okay, you start, Bill.
Shooter's Hill.
Carry on, Bill.
Campion Street.
On, Bill.
Mornington Avenue. Mornington Drive. Mornington Crescent. It's all so far now.
Unfortunately, there was a breach of the rules there. So I'm going to have to disqualify you, and we're going to go on to the next round, which is this... Going on to the singing relay, our final musical round of the series. Teams, will you sing a well-known song of my choice, but each singing alternate words? To play this game, you have to be musical, talented, and awake. Well, I suppose 1 out of 3 isn't bad. I'm pleased to say that you'll be accompanied for the last time. That's the bit I'm pleased about. By Colin Sell. I wish you couldn't do that. Only holds up the show. Bill and Willie, you're going to start. Will you sing alternate words to A, You're Adorable?
A.
You're
adorable.
B.
You're
so
beautiful.
C.
You're
A.
cutie.
Full of charms.
D.
You're
a
darling.
and
E.
You're
exciting.
and
F.
You're feather
In
my
arms.
G.
You
Look
good
to
me.
H.
You're
So
heavenly.
I
You're
the
one
I
idolize.
J.
We're
like
Jack
and
Jill.
K.
You're
So
kissable.
L
Is
the
love
light
in
your
eyes.
M.
N.
O.
P.
We
Good
go
on
all
day.
Q.
R.
S.
T.
Alphabetically
Speaking.
You're
Okay.
K.
You.
Made
My
life
complete.
B.
Me.
You're
Me.
sweet.
Double.
U.
X.
Y.
Z.
It's
Fun.
to
Wander.
through
The.
alphabet.
With.
You
To.
tell
You.
what
you
mean
to me.
But you sang okay as 2 words.
Yes. From the French, okay to the key is where it comes from. As cotton bales passed, they used to say okay or back where it came from, because we don't like the look of it. Thank you very much. En français, of course. Anyway, that's a useless bit of information for you.
Graham and Barry, will you sing... Listen, I hate this. People nowadays talk about alternate words. Alternate, it means something quite different. It's not. It's wrong. Whoever wrote this script is wrong. It's not alternate roads. It isn't alternate words at all. It's alternative words.
Alternative.
Yes. Do you agree with me, Barry? I mean, this is meant to be a literary program.
If it was alternative words, it'd be words on the page.
Well, we could sing different words.
Yes.
We would have sung A, you're altruistic. B, you're a bugbear. They would have been alternative words.
Yeah, don't go any further, Will.
See you for a drink afterwards.
Graham and Barry, will you sing alternate words to boiled beef and carrots?
When I was a nipper only 6 months old, my mother and my father too, they didn't know what to wean me on. They were both in a dreadful stew. They thought of tripe and they thought of steak or a little bit of cold cod's roe. I said... No, I said... I was doing the alternative version. Yes. Said... Pop round to the old cook shop. I know what'll make me grow. A boiled beef and carrots. Boiled beef and carrots. That's the stuff for your Derby Kell. Makes you fat and it keeps you well. Don't live like vegetarians on food they give to parrots. From morn till night, blow out your kite on boiled beef and carrots.
Listeners, as you probably noticed, we haven't been keeping the score week by week. We've got an accumulative score, which has been mounting up over the entire series. Anyway, that's nearly it for this week. But before Samantha and I go off to check my luggage, we've just time for a few limericks. We're going to start with you, Bill. Here's your first line. While thumbing my way through the sun...
You can see this coming, kind of. On thumbing my way through the sun... On page 3 was an old topless nun.
Since Murdoch found God,
his behaviour's quite odd.
But as he says, it's all good, clean fun.
Graham, here's your first line. While reading the Exchange and Mart...
While reading the Exchange and Mart, a terrible noise made me start.
But I didn't worry.
it was only Pete Murray.
And with him, it's not rude, it's an art.
Willie, here's the first line. Here's your first line, Willie. While leafing my way through the Times.
While leafing my way through the Times, I read the bizarrest of crimes.
It appears in Rangoon.
A man sued a baboon.
Not funny, but be fair, it rhymes.
And finally one for you, Barry. I saw in this morning's Express
Princess Di in a transparent dress.
Oh, is that the royal show?
Prince Charles shouted no. But the man from Del Monte said, yeah!
And ladies and gentlemen, the overall winner is Bill Tidy. Well, that's it for this week and for this series. But before we go, we've had literally hundreds of letters over the years from listeners asking about the rules of Mornington Crescent. It does seem that one or two of you haven't grasped the basic rules. So as a special end to the series, I'm going to repeat once and for all the 3 simple rules for playing Mornington Crescent. Firstly, when you... after... down... And unless I adjudicate otherwise, he's the winner. And it's as simple as that. Well, that's all for this series, so until next time, from all of us, goodbye.
Cryer, Graham Garden, Willie Rushton and Bill Tidy were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Joan Magnuson.
Well, I'm so sorry for any interference that you might have experienced towards the end of that programme, but I'm sorry I haven't a clue how you play Mornington Crescent either.